Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, here in the Bluegrass State, where the hospitality flows freely. Home of the Kentucky Wildcats and the Big Blue Nation, ready for this collision today. This is a very special occasion. The crowd has striped out the stadium today, a show of unity and support that can make it very tough for any visitor on a day like this. And we'll see the number 14 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Here we go, folks. The kickoff team is out there to get this season underway. Bringing it out, it's Sawchuk. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Ball handed off. Eludes a tackle. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And the Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. To throw, it's Arnold. Dump off caught by the running back. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Third down, out of the shotgun. Snags the quick throw. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. From the shotgun, drops back. He makes the grab. Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Back to throw. It's Arnold. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
That's reeled in. It's Gibson. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you. Able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Running back grabs it on a screen. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This quarterback on fire today. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score in the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Vandegrift. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls in the catch. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
That is high awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
On a wide receiver screen with a corner that tight, you've got to do a good job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and the quick reaction by the corner allows him to make a nice play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. Looking to throw it again. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense, and then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now you've got a 4th down.
4th down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Back to throw. It's Vandegrift. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. When a player is down injured after that last play, they'll take a timeout while they check him out. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Field goal, no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's sharp. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Grab down the middle. It's sharp. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a ball. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick, or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
And they've got him.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
It's a quick grab. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver. Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Incomplete. 2nd down coming out. He's going to take off here. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass. It's Vandegrift. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Oklahoma 7, Kentucky 0.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it go quickly. And it's just flat dropped on third down. What a big mistake. Now this offense facing a fourth down call. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Running it back, it's Burks. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. The Sooners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And they'll just down it right here. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Scanning the field, it's Vandegrift. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing the screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Running back has it on a screen now. And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. Kentucky getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback.
Now it's 2nd down here. Linebacker shifting around now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. The offense going with the hurry up.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs. And
he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. And I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. To the air, it's Vandegrift. Bringing pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Kentucky has moved into the red zone now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Kentucky.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey, guys, let's force the incompletion. Force them into going for 3, and let's not give up 6. They did their job there.
Offense facing second and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Boy, do I love watching this guy play the game. You get caught up in his ability to throw the football, but you get into a situation where it's 4th down and goal. I love that his legs are a threat. This time he finds his way into the end zone for 6 points.
Extra point try coming now. And he knocks it right through.
The extra point is good. That ties the game.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Sawchuk. And he's tackled just short of the 25.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He hands it off from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Sooners will crank up the tempo. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Catch made on the left side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The completion makes it second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Third down coming up.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And that is no good. And this game remains tied in the second quarter.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
Ball handed off. He's brought down out at the 46. Offense in hurry-up mode. Press coverage now from the secondary. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Pass caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Sooners will have to kick it away. And they've punted away for the fourth time today. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Catch made on the right side. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. So on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there.
Oklahoma offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And it's incomplete. That's a risky throw on 1st down. Lucky to avoid the interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Back to pass. It's Arnold. Quick throw to the left. He's got it for a big gain.
Bracket or double team, some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
It leads to 2nd down.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack sets up a 3rd down play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The Sooners will send their punt team onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. That run moves the ball to the 16. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Vandegrift. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. With the catch, it's Brown. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The punting team on the field. The defense stalls the drive with that sack. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And now the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. And the Sooners come up to the line in the hurry-up.
2nd down.
That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To throw, it's Arnold. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Burks. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. They'll go hurry up here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Good enough for a 1st down.
Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
This is the 6th play on the drive. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
To throw, it's Arnold. He's running out of time here. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And he's got it from 56 yards away, never in doubt. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining 1st half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And looking for a big play here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the 2nd half.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you that.
He'll take a deep shot here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
48 on to punt it away.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Time running out here in the first half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Defense is coming after him. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Right down the middle. An attack on 3 points to finish off the third quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Kentucky Wildcats will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver makes the grab. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. No huddle here for the offense. They'll run it to the right side. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Vandegrift. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. And here comes the punter onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. With the return, it's Burks. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. That ball snagged for a completion. Tackle made after the completion. The Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught quickly. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit when a big hit to knock that ball loose.
2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw yet again. And the receivers got it.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And the Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. Punter getting a serious workout today on the punt. Brings down the returner.
And your Kentucky Wildcats will take over 1st and 10.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. This one has been a defensive stalemate. Let's see if the offense can get something going here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the gain is good enough for a 1st down near the 38. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Makes a quick grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Pass caught, 2nd down now.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Nobody dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he can bring it in.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Pass not complete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Looking downfield, it's Vandegrift. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throw to the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Snags the quick throw. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. The Sooners pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down.
When they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the 1st down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Important 2nd down play coming up. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's sharp. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Oklahoma. Strong game by this quarterback. So the offense flexing here, Perkins, stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Kentucky, 7.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looks left and finds his target there. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. 1st and 10 play coming up.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Looking downfield, it's Vandegrift. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Caught for the completion. They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Bringing it out. It's Sawchuk. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Misses the receiver, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Barnes. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Sooners looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Sooners will line up to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner will be brought down. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Physical run earns the first down. No huddle now for the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking right. This one caught. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense right to the line. Playing with tempo now. Back to pass. It's Vandegrift. And he'll loft it to the end zone. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive. And the ball on the ground. And the defense jumps on the football.
Chris, at the risk of stating the obvious, in these conditions, the ball carriers have got to do a better job of securing the football, because if that ball gets away from you, chances are it's going to get on the ground and a turnover.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. Fresh set of downs. First and goal. Looking for some space. It's Traynham. He takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. To throw, it's Vandegrift. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the
touchdown, Kentucky. That puts them on top in the second half. And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Sawchuk. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Oklahoma offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And the wideout goes in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. That's a strong stiff arm. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
3rd down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
And the Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. It's Arnold. That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Trying to extend the play. He breaks free. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. Bringing it back, it's Brown. Coverage team makes the tackle to wrap up the 3rd period of play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Kentucky 20, Oklahoma 19.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Catch made on the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback. But, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
To the air, it's Vandegrift. Finds an open target on the left side. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Get some space around the 30. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage.
Well, that's a great example of a defense selling out to stop a third down and short. At 3rd and 2, looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage, and when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge yards because there's no safeties back there to slow him down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. So second down after the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Picked off, a crucial turnover. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Caught in the backfield. It's Anderson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to throw. It's Arnold. Makes a quick catch. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding out of the backfield? No problem.
Now no huddle. Looking to throw again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Can he get there on the ground? He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Second down, looking to throw it. And he's got his man open downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Sooners will line up on 1st and 10.
Good enough for a first down.
The shotgun running play call. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Just runs through a man, a mismatch. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his receiver a chance.
He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that is no good. After the miss, still losing by that single point.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And now they'll run it on the draw. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Sticking with the running game. After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
And that's going to be a 1st down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
Looks right for a quick completion. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He's going to hand this off.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? It's a quick grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, You throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Running back, he's brought down at the 38. Brings up second down.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Looking to pass, it's Vandegrift. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Receiver in motion now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Fourth down coming up.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. And it's no good. He missed it. But there is a marker on the field. He just might get another shot at this. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
I get wanting to be a...
Next, it's time to select your rosters. Choose to use the latest EA Sports recommended rosters featuring more than 1,000 additional players, or choose the rosters from our original launch.
Welcome to Norman, Oklahoma, and the heart of the Sooner Nation. Memorial Stadium already rocking with the sounds of Boomer Sooner. We're going to hear that all day. This is a very special occasion. The crowd has striped out the stadium today, a show of unity and support that can make it very tough for any visitor on a day like this. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Sooners will kick this away to get us going. This one will be fair caught. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. The offense going with the hurry up.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Try to run it with the option. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Second down play coming up for this offense. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Kentucky.
Second down play coming up. Scanning the field, it's Vandegrift. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. See if the offense can move the chains with that incompletion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He'll take a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. One problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And begin with a quick throw to the left. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. The Sooners looking to run some tempo here. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still...
Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Caught quickly. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up second down.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to chuck it again. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and another incompletion.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Great job by the punter there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. To the air, it's Arnold. Quick throw to his receiver. It's caught downfield. And the game just good enough for a first down. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
I tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. Tough spot here. Second and long from the 16.
Brings up second down.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down. Quarterback operating an empty set. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick catch over the middle. Great footwork, a big opening now. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And it's incomplete and a very quick throw.
What a rough first half for this quarterback. Already he's thrown one pick. His mechanics are off. His footwork doesn't seem to be in sync. He almost threw another interception. He's got to make some adjustments and try to find a new rhythm.
Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That's reeled in. It's Barnes. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Sooners will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Now it's second down here. Handoff from the shotgun. Looks like Kentucky will have the first down. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Dropping back, it's Vandegrift. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a second down play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking to throw it on third and very long. But they don't connect. It's incomplete.